Here is your preseason NFL primer plus a free pick for Sunday, August the 13th. And yes, the free pick is in the NFL from Joe Duffy's picks, 5-2 in the NFL, even hotter in Major League Baseball, 5-2 for the entire preseason, another winning preseason. Anyone who tells you that you shouldn't bet preseason football, I'm sorry, you really need to tell them to go to hell. It could not possibly be more incorrect, and we prove it year after year after year and decade after decade after decade. Joe Duffy's picks, 2 Major League Baseball wise guy plays for today, led by the American League Run Line Game of the Year. You got a dandy dog as well. 11 winners in all, NFL and Major League Baseball. Joe Duffy's picks at offshoreinsiders.com. Now, let's take a look at your preseason primer, which is going to include a free pick. It's the Seahawks at the Chargers. Please, please, I hope I do not call them San Diego. Los Angeles with little depth at quarterback behind Phillip Rivers. I'm sure I will call them San Diego a few times this year. Kellen Clemens, a journeyman, is a backup. Unproven Cardell Jones is the third. The Chargers starters will play 2 series. Phillip Rivers just 1. Seattle 10-4 straight up in the preseason in the series. Their star quarterback Russell Wilson will play a series or 2, followed by Trevon Boykin and Austin Davis. Seattle deep at running back, but solid tight end Luke Wilson and wide receiver Doug Baldwin will sit. So at least talent-wise, a lot more at the running back position. Will that affect the play calling? Of course, San Diego superstar Antonio Gates, tight end, will not play. That is going to be the case for every game this preseason. Both the offense and defense is overhauled from last year for the Bolts, so maybe we will see some less vanilla schemes as there is a learning curve. The Lions minus the 1.5 with a total of 36 versus the Colts. Colts franchise quarterback Andrew Luck remains out. Scott Tolzien is the Colts starter, and of course he will have to start the year as a starter because of injuries to Andrew Luck. And a lot of people think he'll get extended playing time because he needs the experience. Philip Walker and Stephen Morris come in after Tolzien, so that's not very impressive. In joint practices, the Lions defense dominated the Colts offense. Lions receivers have been dropping a lot of passes this week in the joint practices as well. Both teams are quite thinned at the offensive line position, and the Lions quarterback Matt Stafford may play a series at the most. Perhaps he won't play at all. The free winning pick is to go with the under 36, with both teams hurting on the offensive line. With both of these teams very questionable. They don't really have a lot of depth at quarterback. Yeah, the Sharps did bet this down just a little bit, but still, the free premium pick is on the under, the Lions and the Colts. And for the winning picks all season long, preseason, and most importantly, regular season, it's offshoreinsiders.com.